I guess this will be the introduction video. First of all, hello and welcome to the channel. It's good to see you, good to have you, good energy, all that good stuff. So I decided to make this second channel, but let me tell you what the channel is about first and foremost, so I can at least let you know what that is, right? I'm building a third space for community and gaming. Being intentional with my gaming and actually enjoying it, it's kind of felt a little due to certain things just going on, right? And thirdly, documenting this whole entire journey and enjoying all of its aspects and ultimately thriving. That's the goal. Seeing as how gaming has always kind of been a part of my life and a hobby. In fact, my mom, when she was much younger, was a gamer, okay? So it came from somewhere. And I'm simply expounding upon that legacy. That's literally it. That's it. But recently, I kind of felt like gaming hasn't really been enjoyable as it once was. It hasn't, like at first, it was just, I don't know, it became enjoyable because I like storytelling. I love the aspects of it. But lately, I kind of felt like I needed to create a third space just to be able to enjoy that right there. So my first point, creating that community in that third space. So let me start you off first. I've been playing games since Nintendo 64 came out. So yeah, definitely was born in the 90s, specifically 94. And it's been a wonderful time since then. Donkey Kong Country, Mario Kart, Mario Party. It got real when Mario Kart came up on Mario Kart 64. You had to be there. You really had to be there to be like, you had to be there. You playing games with all your cousins and everything, and then you just beating everybody until someone throw the blue shell in there. Then a fist may get thrown. I don't know. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I was a bit of a sore loser back then. I never lost until I went up against my cousin Angelica. And then I was like, wow, there's actually somebody out there who's better than me. I came in first in everything. And then I got beat by my cousin. And I'm like, well, you know what? We didn't become rivals after that. But like, I'm like, I respect that. I respect that. Wait, hold on. The rest of my other cousins couldn't beat me at all when I also came to video games too. Yeah, Angelica was the only one that really came up on my level, who was like on par with me. And I'm like, you know what? I respect that. And to this day, I respect that. And from there, it was console gaming. Actually, it was PC gaming a little bit. It was mostly because, like, you know, third grade adventure. That's really when I actually played it. The internet wasn't like all that out at the time. It was still dial up. Windows XP. I feel like I'm gonna have to time stamp this whole entire thing. Maybe not. But yeah, PC gaming, the third grade adventure helped me like learn math and all that kind of stuff. I learned the math. I learned everything. I became great at division, timetables, all that kind of stuff due to a video game. Like it absolutely helped. You had to play math in order to keep the whole entire game running, because if you didn't, you couldn't power up the whole entire tower and you couldn't play your games anymore. So it was like, yeah, you gotta learn math if you want to keep playing, if you want to actually be poly. And then on from there, it was on to Xbox, the original Xbox 360. Played a little GameCube games, mostly with my cousins because they had like, you know, PlayStations and GameCubes and whatnot. They had like a whole entire media center when it came to like, you know, games in general. And then of course you swap games with friends in high school and with your family. And then from there, it just became a whole entire thing. And it's really part of my life. And it's kind of also been another half of my life as well. It's a great hobby that I've enjoyed throughout the whole entire years of my life as a gamer. And I feel like it's time to expound upon that and make it into a community. I've led a couple guilds here and there. I've also been in guilds and helped them, like, you know, form. For instance, Elder Scrolls Online. Have you ever played that game? If not, I would definitely say dunk a butt. Have a little try if you want to. If you like Elder Scrolls Online MMOs, that was actually my first MMO I ever played. And I think I played that in 2019. It was great. It was fun. Actually, it was like the best gaming experience that I ever had because I played it with people and friends in co-op. And of course, you know, you form your online communities, you get on Discord and all that kind of stuff. But like literally, I met genuinely wonderful, great, warm people. A few that I still contact to this very day because we're very good. And it's good to form those communities and to form these third spaces and just enjoy them and enjoy your hobby while doing it. But lately, I've kind of been disconnected with games. I haven't finished a lot of my games, and I feel like I really haven't been really enjoying the storytelling process when it comes to games itself. I don't know if it's due to all the monetizations and all the kind of stuff that's happened in games, and they're giving you like half finished games, you're paying for the DLC, and then work, life, and all the kind of stuff, and not really being able to enjoy the storytelling aspect of it, because at the end of the day, the games that I play have story, and I like to get engrossed in the characters themselves. So I don't play sports games. If you're looking for that right there, I don't play that. a couple simulators here and there, you know. Don't play Sims, but like, you know, I do play a sim here or there. Which brings me into my second point, being intentional with the games I'm playing and enjoying them. So, like I just told you a little while ago, a few seconds ago actually, yeah, I haven't been enjoying games as I used to. When I was in Elder Scrolls Online, doing that whole entire thing, playing with people, it mostly became community. It became social because I was in a social guild at the time. It did a lot of games. It did a lot of, you know, events and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I like that. But also, it was kind of taking care of people. I was also taking care of people. And hearing them out and just understanding their experiences and how human we all can be. Right? And when I went to play single player games, it wasn't as enjoyable. It was great. It was fun. It didn't have the online element, which I got used to for about a good 2 years. But the aspects of me really enjoying it, it wasn't there anymore. I could just play a game. I still have several games, like I told you. Assassin's Creed, no, I finished Odyssey. I did. That was pretty fun. The majority, everything after Odyssey, I have not gotten to the end game of. I've gotten halfway through and then I've stopped. That'll be for the stream soon. I gotta complete that. I do. Expedition 33. That was a great story, mind you. If you haven't played it, I would say play it. I haven't finished it. I watched the ending on some other gameplays, some other playthroughs some other people have done, and I do find it to be really good. But you get the gist, right? Like, I haven't been enjoying games like that. I play them and then I sit it and I forget it. And I need to change that right there. It's a very fun hobby and I love the storytelling aspect of it all, but I really haven't been able to get back into it. And that's something that I need to work on and really enjoy it. Maybe you have that problem. I don't know, but I really feel like I haven't been enjoying games like I should. Maybe Crimson Desert can fix that when it comes out. Maybe Fable, the new Fable that comes out, will be able to do that. But I'm taking up a lot of your time, but let me get to the third point. It'll be short, sweet, and simple. That will be me documenting the whole entire journey as I go along. As you can see, I already have 4 episodes of me playing Elder Scrolls Online. I have a whole entire Twitch. I just really realized I can save all of my videos to Twitch and them not be like, you know, like there for 7 days. I can at least have them for what, 90 days now when I save them as highlights, up to 100 hours. And baby, I plan on using that right there. So you can catch all of my streams, which I plan on doing quite frequently, Monday through Wednesday. I already have a whole entire schedule set up. I did it before, but I wasn't as dedicated as I was to it as I am now. I wasn't as intentional. And I have to show up for myself every single day because what? The only person that really cares about your true happiness is you, and only you can fulfill it. So, bars. But yeah, I need to document this. I need to see the results. I need to see the enjoyment. I need to be able to chronicleize this right here and be able to look back and see what I can learn from this right here. And be intentional with every single thing that I'm doing when it comes to this channel, when it comes to my main page, when it comes to my Twitch. I want to make sure I'm getting everything done. I'm checking off all the boxes and that I'm actually, you know, that I'm actually alive. But yeah, I'm being more intentional and I would love for you to come through on a journey and come through in that chat real quick, okay? Come through in the chat. I don't mind talking. In fact, I will yap the whole entire time while you're there. You know, I love the community aspect, the communal aspect of it. I love it. And I would enjoy it if you came through. So yes, that's the introduction video to this whole entire channel. That is the mission going forward. Also, I'll be throwing in some anime things. I literally have a whole bunch of displays over here and I plan on getting more and I plan on doing more. I also have some lifestyle content on my other channel. You may or may not like it. I don't know. It depends. It's what it is. Now, it'll be more personal thing. It'll be more personal growth and gardening and all that kind of stuff and everything I do outside of gaming. And this is going to be like this is the gaming channel over here. Gaming and anime, maybe throwing a little bit of music. It's all pop culture and media, but especially video games. So that we can all enjoy them together. Come to the stream, have a little bit of fun, laugh, giggle, smile, fart, you know, whatever. But it'll be good to see you on the channel when you come through, not if. I'm speaking to existence. I'll see you there. Okay, all right? But yeah, that is the introduction video to this whole entire channel. I really do hope to see you as I go through my whole entire journey of branding the channel and getting my colors and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And badges and all that good stuff. I will see you in the next video. I'll see you in the next video, okay? All right. Here's something you should know. I never say bye or goodbye. I will always say later, okay? All right, later.